Celtics have the rebound and a chance to take their first lead of the second half. 8:11 to go. Lead for Horford. He's open. It's a three. He got another one.
Oh, man. That man right now is cooking with gas. That's fish grease, man. That's how hot he is.
Al Horford with 30 points.
Hey, gas up.
15 years in the league, and the Celtics get the win 116-108 to even the series at 2 apiece. Tom Giles, Scal, Eddie House, you're gassed up, man. That's a huge win right there for the C's.
Man, my gas is up. I had to go throw my finals jersey on one time for this one, man. I mean, we came back. They did everything they were supposed to do. I mean, and I think the turning point, when Al Horford went up and dunked on Giannis after Giannis looked at him and then gave him something on the way down. Bullies get bullied. That's what you have to do sometimes. Giannis has been a bully. The Milwaukee Bucks have been bullying us. And from that point on, it seemed like they started holding their head. They started crying and whining. And then you looked at it when he was on the ground, it was a little heel kick, and Marcus was going to help him up. And no, we ain't doing that around here, man. You know what I mean? We going back to Beantown. Let's get this done. Let's get another dub, man.
It's amazing. So Al Horford with the 3 days off, we said in the pregame show, man, I think the Celtics wasted an unreal performance from Al Horford. No, they didn't, because they did this one. He got another off a one-day rest. He did the same thing. Like Al Horford right now, you can argue he's the best player in this series, the way that he's played in these last 2 games. And the road doesn't bother him. I think you said it earlier, like he understands the severity of this moment right now and what's at stake. Celtics have a great chance of winning a championship, and that was a huge performance. And when Giannis dunked on him and stared at him, he said, I got something for you. And it started right from that moment on. Al dominated.
I mean, when they traded for Al Horford, when he was coming back over, I don't think anyone expected this.
Oh,
and he's been great all season. But especially these last 2 games. And he played 39 minutes on Saturday. He played another 41 minutes tonight when they were shorthanded without Rob Williams. And he goes out there and puts up a playoff career high 15 years into his NBA career. I mean, you cannot underestimate Al Horford's impact in this game. This was just absolutely amazing.
And remember, no Rob Williams. So, I mean, like, you are up against it. You are on the road, short-handed, going against a big physical team. And by the way, nothing is going your way at that moment. And
right.
Al Horford, and we'll get into Jayson Tatum in a second, how he flipped the script as well. But the Celtics found something. What they did find, listen, you're not going to expect everyone to be amazing every single night, every single possession. But when the Celtics had space on the floor, and they got a chance to, Jayson Tatum got a chance to go to work, they forced Brook Lopez to either, hey, we're going to exploit you defensively, or you're going to make you go to the bench. When that happened, Tatum goes to a new level. So whether it was Horford or Tatum, and then Marcus Smart got involved, this is a team that really struggled to score, the Celtics, throughout this series. And they dropped over 40 points in this fourth quarter.
Eddie, let's set this up because you referenced this already, but Al Horford, when Giannis dunks on him, and then Giannis gets the tee, and how that woke up the Celtics. We have the video of that play right here. And see Giannis then kind of jawing at Al. He gets teed up, and Al takes note. You see it right there, Eddie.
Yeah, well, you got to remember, Al has been through so many playoff games. He was on a team that took us 7 games when he was in Atlanta. He was a young pup at that time. So he understands the severity and how hard and how competitive and how these playoff games really are. The playoffs are different. If you've never been a part of these playoffs and you don't know, you leave everything out on the court. And I think we seen Giannis. I seen a chink in his armor tonight. Look how tired he is. He's carrying a huge load for the Milwaukee Bucks without Chris Middleton being out there. And we were talking about Al Horford getting tired, all these other guys on our team getting tired. Let's start looking at his fatigue and how can we keep on wearing on that. I think that's something that we could look at and take advantage of moving forward. But he got dunked on and looked at it like, okay, you want to talk? I got something for you. And then he gave him something on the way back, on the way down. That's what I was talking about, Scal. You know what I'm saying? Within the game, doing stuff like that within the game, let you know, like, hey, man, I don't know what you think this is, but we ain't going.
That ain't pointing to somebody, some no-name player. A lot of people think that Giannis is the best player in the world. He's physically maybe the most dominant player we've seen since Shaq. And Al Horford, at 35, off one-day rest, where he already played 38 minutes, said, I got something for you. And you know what? At the time, Al was playing all right. I was impressed with making some shots, and he was doing his thing. He was all right. Man, where he went to after that, like the Celtics are not where they're at. And you could see that's not just Al scoring is the reason why they got over the hump. His energy, dunking on Giannis, them believing like that this is going to change everything, all the momentum changed from that moment on. I bet you Giannis doesn't look at Al Horford anymore when he dunks. I guarantee you he ain't going to look at him anymore and stare him down with a stanky face.
We talked about Al Horford.
And I bet you and he won't be doing no more of that Greek slide he was doing before. You know, he do whatever that dance he was doing earlier when he got the little dunk and the pass and all that stuff. He's not going to be doing none of that no more.
Right, so
respect us right now.
Al Horford, Jayson Tatum with huge fourth quarters. Marcus Smart also had 9 points in that fourth quarter. He's standing by with Abby Chin. Let's send it out to Abby.
Marcus, you guys went into the fourth quarter down 7 in a game that you had to have. How did you go out there and get it?
We just went and left it all on the court tonight. You know, we were playing not up to our standards. We haven't been playing that way the whole series, but we've been in every game. And for us, it's just finishing those plays when we get in those spots. We've been there plenty of times. Just go and take it, and that's what we did tonight.
Al Horford was the best player on the floor tonight. What has he meant to this team in this series?
Everything, man. The way he works, the way he comes in and gives us the courage and confidence to go out here and roll the way we do, man. You know, Al keeps us going. You know, he's been here. He's been doing this a long time. He knows what it takes, and it's a great person to follow.
Marcus, Giannis looked exhausted second half of the fourth quarter. Could you guys feel that?
Yeah, we could. I mean, I think both teams were exhausted. You got two of the best teams in the world with some of the best players in the world going at it. And, of course, they're going to be tired. We're physical. We're banging. We're all fighting for every possession. And it's good basketball.
Marcus, congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.